Hey y'all, so it's been the hottest of minutes since we've done a talkie vloggy, but since the new year is coming, we are going to be joining the bandwagon of the New Year's resolution video. Just a disclaimer though, this is not going to be a personal New Year's resolution vloggy. Okay, it's going to be New Year's resolutions for Alexis as a brand and as the YouTube channel artist. Okay, so with that being said, I just want to start off saying thank you to everybody that has subscribed to the channel. I know that a lot of you guys are actually fairly new, so welcome. Thanks for sticking around throughout this year. I think we're going on to our third year of being part of this channel. So yay, we're doing it, guys. We're doing it. I feel like this year in general has been a very transitional year for this channel, this brand, and also me as a person. Of course, we're not going to be talking about, the personal stuff, but it's been a very emotional roller coaster, just all over the place. But I have a really good feeling about this year because a lot of good things have already started to blossom this past year. Like, for example, the sub count has definitely grown since we first started. To put things into perspective a little bit, when I first started the channel, I would probably get maybe 1 or 2 subscribers for every 5 covers or 5 videos that I came out, and now we are consistently getting at least 2 to 5 subscribers per video. So it's a slow grow, it's a slow uphill from here, but it's up nonetheless. So I'm very grateful to everyone that has stuck around. Another really great thing that has been going on in terms of this channel, and even the social media too, is that the subscribers and the followers and the fans in general, you guys have started to become more engaging, and you guys are really starting to interact with the posts that Team LXS has been putting out. For those of you guys that don't know, it's not just me running the social media. I'm the only one that's doing the YouTube, but in terms of my Facebook, my brand new Instagram, I actually have a group of people that has been helping me out with getting content and putting content out. And one of those people is Lorna, which you guys have seen in previous vloggies before. She's my best friend, and she's been doing a lot for LXS and for obviously me as Alexis too. She's been really getting on to me about actually doing stuff. Like I said, it's been a very emotionally strange year. Like, she's been there and she's been my emotional pillar. So thank you, Lorna. Another person that has been helping out with social media is Mia, which is another person that you've seen floating around my channel every now and then. We've done a few vloggies with her, and then we've done a couple of covers too. So she's our main Instagram person. She's the one that's constantly posting and using the halfway sticker, the halfway music sticker on Instagram. But we have recently added a new person. Her name is Hannah. And for those of you guys that don't know, Hannah is actually my half-sister. She just recently moved here from the Philippines. She's been here for quite a bit now, but she's a fun person, and I can't wait for you guys to get to know her more as well. But yeah, she's been the one that's been taking really awesome photos of me. Like, I don't really like, getting my pictures taken all that much, but she makes me at least look good. But yeah, that's my team. Please expect to see them more often because they do really well, and they've helped me a lot. So I'm very grateful for them. But going back to what we were talking about, which is the New Year's resolution thing, something that I feel like I could do better for the channel is that I've noticed that everything has been fairly disorganized. Like, yeah, everything is sorted out by genre for playlists and stuff like that for the covers, but it just, I don't know, for some reason it just feels like everything's a little cluttered. I know a big part of it is because that I am a multi-genre artist, so like I don't just stick to one genre of music. So a lot of you guys have come here for one of those genres or all of those genres, I don't know. And I know that's one of the reasons why my growth, I feel like, is so slow too, because every time I look at those how to grow your sub count and how to grow your Instagram following, blah blah blah, those videos, they always say choose one thing and you know, stick with it. Like they call it your niche or whatever. But I don't know. I find it really difficult for myself to stick to one thing, especially because this channel first came up as a portfolio basically of the different ways I can use my voice. So it started off multi-genre because yeah, I wanted to showcase that I can sing different genres and different styles, and that's something that I'm not sure I'll be changing. I really like singing all kinds of things and I really like sharing it with you guys. I feel like it's gonna make things a little more difficult than they should be or could be, but I feel like that's a challenge that I feel like is just gonna be there because I want to do so many things. But in terms of like disorganization, it's something that I really do want to try to, you know, streamline and focus on this year, is trying to figure out how it's become disorganized and how to fix that. I feel like a part of the disorganization though is the fact that lately, or not lately, but like in previous times, I've come out and released videos at inconsistent times, especially when the channel was first starting. I don't know if y'all remember, the people that have been around since the beginning, but there were some days or some weeks where I would come out with like 4 covers a week, and then there'd be some weeks where I wouldn't come out with any at all, or just 1 or just 2, and like it was super inconsistent, especially because it was just a portfolio and was just a dump basically of, hey, look at all of Alexis's ways that she can use her voice. My goal at first was to just keep coming out with content versus really focusing on growing the channel, as you know what I mean. As weird as that sounds, like obviously when most people start YouTube channels, like the first thing they think of is, you know, how am I gonna grow my channel? But I feel like that's not really something that I thought about initially when I was making the channel. So, you know, inconsistent release days. That's something that I've been getting better at though, especially, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I think starting in like September or October, I decided that Fridays was going to be the release date of something. And I kind of feel like a little bad for you guys because like I haven't really made that clear in terms of like what exactly I come out with every week. Like sometimes I would come out with a cover, sometimes I would come out with a vlog, sometimes I would just come out with an update or whatever, but like I never really told you guys exactly what I was coming out with on Fridays. I haven't totally decided whether or not I want to keep doing that, but then just make it more clear by like, you know, letting you guys know on my social media like what I am coming out with on that Friday, or you know, designating a specific day of the month or of the week to a specific kind of video. Like I really haven't decided on that yet, but yeah, that's one of my New Year's resolutions, is to figure out what and when I'm going to be releasing stuff. I'm recently starting a bullet journal, and I know a lot of people have been starting those this year specifically. I feel like that's gonna help me a lot because I really need to keep track of what I come out with and when, so I'm excited about that. In general, like I feel like the solutions to the problems that I'm having is that I need to find a way to make everything more organized in how everybody sees my channel and sees me on social media and stuff like that. Another thing that I feel like is going to help is that I want to pay more attention to the numbers that are coming in and out of the channel. I claim that I don't pay attention to the numbers, but you know, sometimes I just get curious and I'm like, oh, how's this video doing? And I'll look at the likes versus the dislikes and versus the views and stuff like that. And like, it made me realize that like the numbers do matter. Like obviously they do, because that's how YouTube channels grow, is by paying attention to trends and, you know, the stuff like that. But like I said before, this wasn't the purpose of this channel at the beginning. You know, I didn't want to pay attention to the numbers because I honestly really didn't care. I was just putting out stuff that I wanted to put out, but it didn't matter to me whether or not they did well, because I was using this channel literally to send to companies, to record labels and stuff like that as a portfolio. Now, because I've gotten such good feedback from you guys, a lot of you guys consistently send me messages that say like, oh, I really loved your cover this week, when are you gonna come out with your next one? Because you guys have been more engaging, it makes me want to put more stuff out for you guys. So I think paying attention to the numbers is something that I want to do better this time around, because yes, like I do want to grow this channel now. I still am going to do what I want, obviously. Like I'm still gonna put out the covers that I want, and I'm gonna put out the vlogs that I want, but you know, I want to pay more attention to you guys, and I want to make sure that you guys feel heard. As much as you guys listen to me, I want you guys to feel like I'm listening to you too. Speaking of numbers, I've noticed that you guys have been very, very generous with your engagement and likes with the videos that have moving visuals. Like 99.9% of them are legit, like just album covers or just pictures that go with the audio. Like they're not actually like music videos or covers where I'm singing live and stuff like that. And I want to do more of that this year, especially because you guys seem to like those a lot. I don't know why, like, because I don't like looking at myself and I don't know. But since you guys like it, I'll go ahead and do it. I got a new mic stand that has like an arm, like a bendy arm thing and a cradle, so hopefully I'll start putting more covers like that out where I'm singing and you guys are watching me sing. In terms of like the vloggies, I actually miss doing vloggies like this where I am talking to you guys and you guys get to know me on a more personal level. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but the vloggies that have been coming out recently have been very event-based. Like I've been going to lots of concerts this year, and every time I go to a concert, I vlog. I still, you know, do regular things outside of the concert, like I go to restaurants and like it's basically like an overall like trip review, but I want to do more stuff like this where it's more personal and more intimate because, like, you know, we're in my bedroom and we're, you know, just talking about New Year's resolutions and stuff. So I want to talk more normally and more personal with you guys. So you're going to see a lot more talky vloggies versus walkie vloggies. That was so stupid. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, like for the channel, like that's pretty much where I want everything to go for you guys and for Alexis YouTube. In terms of like Alexis as a brand, a lot of you guys have actually started asking for merchandise. It kind of shocks me a little just because like I made the logo and stuff like that for that purpose, but I didn't think that 250 subscribers were going to get me to that point where people are going to ask for merch. I don't know. I've already started working on some designs, especially because some of you guys have been asking for a long time, so I'm going to really focus on that this year as well. Alexis as a person has been working very hard financially to make it so that I could make this step this year, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. With that being said, I've thought about maybe possibly doing a website. Like I really need to just do more research on that, but as far as Alexis as a brand goes, like I think that's my step this year is going to be working on merch and possibly a website to house all of that. So yeah, as an artist, I feel like one of the things that I am holding back on is actually doing live gigs. There's really nothing, like I don't have anything against, obviously, like I don't have anything against doing live gigs, and I've been trying to get more, but with the way that, you know, work is and stuff like that, like I just feel like I need to manage my time a little bit better this upcoming year. Like I've done a lot better with time management because I've gotten to the point now where I've added more commitments into my schedule, but at the same time, like I feel like I've done really well with being able to keep committed to all of those commitments. That was really redundant, but y'all get the point. I feel like because I want to add the aspect of doing a live gig and more live gigs throughout the year, I want to manage my time even more so that I can go out and make the time to actually, you know, put myself out there live. I'm not cool enough to do like an actual like Alexis concert just yet, but you know, like I'm thinking about open mics, more events and stuff like that that look for a couple acts and stuff. So I've been doing more stuff like that recently, so I just want to be more active in doing that. But yeah, aside from live gigs, I want to put more original stuff out. Halfway was my first original self-composed song, and I want to do more of those. So get ready for those because they come in. That's really all I have to say about it. Like with working on Status Quo, like naturally I get inspired to do solo stuff, so who knows? Lots of things are coming, but I can't really say much except for that. Speaking of Status Quo and stuff, like of course, I'm still gonna put in the effort for the group. I'm gonna still put my best foot forward for the group and whatnot, but I still got dreams, so I'm gonna keep going for them. On the real too, like, as exciting as the new year is, like, I am still also really scared. Like, I always get into like this weird new year funk where all of my anxiety and my fears just come and they haunt me for a good chunk of the beginning. But for example, like, one of the fears that I have is that I'm going to bite off more than I can chew. Like I said, this past year has been very, very transitional, and like, it's been very trying to get my feet on the ground and trying to keep myself on track. Like, I don't even know what track it is, but like, I've been really trying to stay focused and find a way in general. So like, I'm just afraid that I'm gonna be overwhelmed this year, but I think with the bullet journal and, you know, with Team LXS really backing me, like, I feel like I can do it. Like, you know, like, as scary as being overwhelmed can be, like, who isn't? Especially for me as a person, I am very ambitious and I have a lot of dreams and a lot of goals and aspirations that I sometimes need to take a step back because I just go so fast into things and I just say yes to all of my things that will get me towards my goals without actually thinking like, okay, do I have the time to do this? Okay, do I have the money to do this? Do I have the means of doing this? And I want to focus on not getting overwhelmed by things and really taking a step back. I want to be careful too, because especially lately I have been in a pretty emotionally fragile state. Like, I don't know why, but it's just this past year has really been a lot, and I want to make sure that my emotional state is clear enough to keep moving forward and to, you know, to keep moving forward and to just, you know. But yeah, Alexis as an artist is gonna deal with a lot, but also overcome a lot this year. And I think that it's gonna be a good one. But yeah, thanks again for sticking around for this video and for this channel in general. Don't forget that I do have a new Instagram. Like usual, I'll put the links to all the social media down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon for the next cover or the next vloggy. So bye.